A lot of people really don't be understanding like why niggas be moving how they move.
How NBA Youngboy saved DJ Khaled's career. Now, NBA Youngboy for the past 5 months has been the most dominant rapper in 2025, beating his Fed case, getting off house arrest, and leaving America the first time ever, going to New Amsterdam, Jamaica, as well as France. But this led to many questions that fans had, such as what is the future for NBA Youngboy? As recently, he released his most highly anticipated album, Make America Slime Again, and the fans had a lot to say because they weren't pleased, if I'm being honest. Now, this album was more of an experimental album, trying different sounds. We had the Sex and Violence, the Game of Wars. We had the song with Cardi, Fire Your Manager. And there's a lot of new sounds that we weren't really expecting. You know, when we think of NBA Youngboy, we think of the Paul Bear, Gravedigger, Murder Business, Step on Shit, Sticks With Me. A lot of that grungy, real N-word type of music that gets you hyped, whether you're playing football, going to the gym, or just in a good mood. But this simply wasn't that, as Youngboy was more experimental. And Youngboy would actually let the fans know that, hey, next project, I'm one that's still flexing, still stepping shit, which is that dark music, because you guys weren't feeling this album.
Hey. Bitch, hey, wait till after this week. Hey, after this week, say, we gonna go back on that gutter shit. We gonna come, we gonna go still flexing, still stepping, you hear me?
Stop playing with them.
I'm talking, hey, we gonna go still flexing, still stepping, bitch. I don't want to hear nothing.
Stop playing with them.
I don't want to hear nothing. Hey, call my security. Tell my security come outside.
Now, what's so crazy about NBA Youngboy is recently, he's actually releasing an album in the next couple hours, I should say, with DJ Khaled, which surprised a lot of people because DJ Khaled is one of the most industry individuals that the rap game has ever seen. He only works with Drake, Jay-Z, and Lil Wayne. But after Drake cut ties with DJ Khaled, Khaled honestly was left scrambling. Now, after the reception of Make America Slime Again, Top put out an announcement saying that he was releasing a tape with DJ Khaled titled Deshaun. Now, it's not entirely clear what the meaning of Deshaun is, if that's one of his son's name or one of his future son's name. We know all about YB, and I don't think he has a kid named Deshaun, and if he does, it'll be kind of weird that he uses one of their names. But what I do want to say is, we don't know the significance of that name yet. Mixtape YB has always been a banger. You know, we have the Colors mixtape, the AI Youngboy 1, the AI Youngboy 2, even those are considered albums, but they had the Mind of the Menace tapes before then, as well as the Tampering Evidence one that he came out with Moneybagg Yo years before. The reason why this tape is actually somewhat important is because there's only one feature on this album, and this feature is from Kevin Gates. Now, if you watched one of my last videos I put out last month, I talked about how Youngboy and Kevin Gates actually fell out due to money and other reasons, but honestly, I really don't even think it was money because both of them are rich and they have a bag. Now, in the last video, Kevin Gates talked about how Youngboy reminded him of a younger version of himself. So when he saw him coming up thugging, he looked out for him because he just viewed him as a younger brother. But the fact that Youngboy featured Kevin Gates on his new album shows that they're locked in and they're good as ever. Because even in previous interviews with academics, Kevin Gates really refused to speak on their relationship because, you know, he's going on his own journey right now, and he felt that they'll be back, you know, in cahoots and be cool, so there's no reason to down talk him or speak bad about him. But the first analyze how NBA Youngboy is saving DJ Khaled's career, we gotta analyze the recent history. On July 25th, Youngboy releases Make America Slime Again album, arguably one of the most anticipated albums of this year. Now, in the past, Youngboy has been on tour, but that was over 5 to 6 years ago, so recently, there's no modern NBA Youngboy touring experience. He's been in jail, he's fighting the house arrest case, he had the 2 gun charges, one in Louisiana, the one in California, he's had the drug prescription ring in all Utah. Youngboy is damn near battling 3 different cases in 3 different states, and he was on house arrest for damn near almost 4 years. So the fact that Youngboy is now on tour and could release an album that was a part of his tour, Make America Slime Again, it had a lot of hype and anticipation that a lot of fans felt that they were somewhat let down. You know, we had good songs on it, but songs that you gotta take a long time to listen to really find the good ones, or should I say the ones that really hit. Not that the songs weren't good, but it wasn't like, oh, you listen to a song one time, oh, this is a banger. It's a song that kind of grows on you later on, and that's what a lot of people had a problem with. Now, Youngboy, just like all of us, with the ear to the street, listened to the music, and he's heard the bad feedback and the bad mouthing that a lot of fans and people had to say about his music, and he's released another project called Deshaun, which has only one feature with Kevin Gates. Youngboy's releasing a 3rd-track mixtape to redeem the feelings of those who are bad-mouthing his latest Make America Slime Again projects. Now, with songs like By the Gay, Mrs. Golden, Lord Forgive Me, Hustler, and Rag Shit, I can already tell this is going to be on some murder shit, and it's going to be a good tape.
I just want to win.
What is shit right here?
That one I'm dropping again. I don't want to do nothing but win. A lot of people really don't be understanding like why niggas be moving how they move. Then like at this time and I'll be responding to shit, I ain't gonna respond to that neither.
I just won't win though. They done been fucked up doing weird shit. Shit don't make sense for too long.
Now, the only thing I'm very questionable about is the fact that DJ Khaled is producing the songs, and I've never really known him to produce any gangster rapper type of songs. Now, he had that one song with Lil Durk, Every Chance That I Get, that was a banger with Lil Baby, but it wasn't really like a hip street thug type of music, which is what people want from NBA Youngboy. You know, when it comes to this tour coming in the next month, which is crazy because it's already August, we want the older music. Not that the new music isn't as good, it's just the older music is what people grew up on, and that's what we know you as. And just like any artist, as time goes on, the music, I'm not going to say it gets worse, but it's not going to be as authentic as when you first got on and didn't have a record deal. When you first got on and were getting screwed over. When you first got on and just didn't have money and that real rap was real hunger. You know, we talk about NBA Youngboy, one of my biggest videos ever on the channel, of him having his $100 million deal with Atlantic, which was basically a slavery deal because he signed for 5 years, 5 albums, and he put up so much work that they deemed mixtapes, so much work that he wasn't supposed to put out at a certain time, so much work that they damn near ran up $100 million off him, and he was a hostage to that label for all of 5 years. And when he finally got off, they tried to re-sign him for $25 million, but he said, nah, I want more money. Matter of fact, I want my masters back. And that led to a whole downward spiral. Now, the reason why DJ Khaled is even moving towards NBA Youngboy to try to get him to do a project with them is because Drake cut him off. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, should I say early this year in February 2025, DJ Khaled was doing an album rollout promoting his album. I'm not sure those names for the time, but he was promoting a major album that, you know, would have done well because he has all the best names in the industry on his tape. Now, what he did was he was promoting the album on Instagram and promoted it saying, album coming soon, and he showed that Drake was going to be featured on the album, and on particularly 2 songs, I believe. Now, what Drake did was, because Drake is still very upset about how America treated him with that Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef in 2024, he commented, "Must be Drake Bell," which is the Drake dude from Nickelodeon, the TV channel. So after Drake said those 2 comments or those 2 words, "must be Drake well," damn near that was 3, DJ Khaled deleted the entire whole post and the entire album rollout was squashed. Like, it was out of it. So Drake essentially pretty much clipped DJ Khaled saying, hey, you're not going to promote your album and get all this attention and emotion off me being on it when the entire of US just beat my back in, pause, when Kendrick Lamar was saying, I'm not like you, I'm this, I'm that, keep the kids away from me, you know, keep the family away, Curry, do this, Bron, do that. Like, you know, like, you guys are quiet when the entire world is calling me out my name and make me seem like I'm this person that I'm not. Don't think you're gonna get a verse that I gave you a year ago and try to put it out now when there's hype around my name and you didn't defend me, right? Like, that's just whole Drake's narrative and Drake's how he feels. And it's kind of funny how Drake and NBA Youngboy are in the same video because these are completely 2 different people that have way different personalities that I never thought would intertwine. However, since we're talking about DJ Khaled and how NBA Youngboy saving his career, here we are. Now, with this entire situation going on, it caused me to think, is DJ Khaled jumping ship? In my opinion, 1000% yes. I've seen DJ Khaled work with Lil Baby, Lil Durk, 21 Savage, and other street rappers. You can't take that away from him. But NBA Youngboy, we all know, has been the most blackballed artist of today's generation. We saw what happened to King Von after he was killed, even though Von initiated it. And now the entire world kind of pretty much blackballed NBA Youngboy. They blackballed his 4K trade camp. They didn't want to do music with him. And I'm not going to say that since Durk is in federal prison fighting for his life, and Drake cut him off because, hey, you ain't ride for me when they're calling me a pedophile and said I'm not like us. We have DJ Khaled moving to NBA Youngboy, the hardest artist in the streets, who has one of the biggest call audiences ever. And it causes to make you think, is DJ Khaled being desperate because everyone is turning their back on him, or is NBA Youngboy just simply that goated? You guys let me know down below, and make sure you like, comment on the video. A lot of y'all watching the video but not subscribing. Let's fix that. I'll catch you guys in the next one.